I'm going to show you how to make a histogram in Excel. There's more than one way to do this in Excel. This is probably the old-fashioned way, but what the heck. First things first, you're going to print bins, frequency, and interval. Intervals doesn't make a difference, I guess. And so the intervals are the ranges. That's going to be your x-axis, right? The first one is going to be 61 through 65. So let's put these in there. So these numbers represent the beginning and ending values of that specific interval. Now the bin is simply the last number of the interval. So we're going to do this. We're going to do 65. We're going to do 70. And then you see how they ghost it up. That's what I love about Excel. It will do it for you if it detects a pattern, right? So again, the bin is the last value of the interval range. So it's just 65, 78. Yep, they fit. Okay. Here comes the fun part. We're going to click underneath frequency, drag it to one cell past the last one. We're going to go up to the function bar. We're going to click on, don't even click on FX. Simply type in the equal sign, start spelling the word frequency, F-R-E-Q, and it should pop up. Now, there should be something showing up here that says data range and then bin array, data array and bin array, but it's not. So, but I'm just going to tell you. The first one is the data array. In other words, where's the data? And then we hit a comma. Don't forget that comma. And then the second thing we highlight is the bin array. And then we close parentheses. And here comes the hard part. 3 keys at a time. Control, Shift, Enter. Bam. And look at that. It tells us how many are in each one. So that's a big, big help here. Let me get it all pretty here. Put my things in there. So the rest is kind of easy. Just disregard that 0 there. It has to be there because the array won't figure out that last one if it's not there. But now we're going to just put in a regular bar graph, and then we're going to change it around a little bit. So let's go to the bar graphs. We'll just take a regular bar graph, right? It's our regular. Hold on. And I'm going to pick a pretty one. Here's pretty. But you'll notice that the x-axis is all kind of funky. It's got the 8 ranges. We don't want the 8 ranges. We want to select the data. I don't think I need this one right yet. So I'm going to select the data file. Boom. And we're going to edit the x-axis. So instead of the 1 through 8, we simply highlight our interval column there, and it will change it over. So now we have the ranges there. Can you guys see that? Let's see if I can't make it a little bit bigger for you. So there's the ranges. But again, our boxes they should be touching. And that's when you double click on this. And that's the gap width. We don't need 41%. I always leave like a little bit of a line in there so I can see which is which. A little bit bigger than that. Yeah, that looks good to me. And that's it. You got it right there. There's your histogram. It puts them into the different values there. But if you want to change the interval values to like letter grades, we can just do that. F, and that's going to be a D. And hold on a second. I just entered those for you. But we could do the same thing, right? So if we want to substitute these values with the real grades, we simply do this. So I just entered the grades here. I'm going to switch the grade values with the number values. So what I would do is I would click on that guy. I would go to select data. Same thing. I'm going to edit this. And instead of our interval column, I'm going to just pick our grade column. And that should do it. Bam, it sure did. Look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So, it's not quite big enough. Let's make it a little bit bigger so we get everybody in there. Oops. See that? I got 2 A minuses on there. Let me change that to just an A. It does it automatically. It's all fixed. So there's our grades histogram. Yay. All right. MGZ out.